kubor baman kesngi awan lam shipi da undang yalam news.
Have kren bat ke lat pathai kubor layo ban kren bat konrat sangma halor kajing pas pha jung khana class 10 ulong ba kajing bomla jung ki khana akini snem baladep khamtam hakinong kendong menta kalong kajing job ko bokraw ban ban kre bat ki kam rengkat bat kilkom jing hikai nadu ki LP school ki upper primary school ki secondary level bat habang yu ba kajing pule ka nang kiu bat baro ki breu ki imlang salang ki yakmen ki kmi ki pa jong ki khana ru katno ki dap da kajing kmen langba kajing pas pha jong ki khun kani kalong langba da kajing trelang kapakan thup nadu kajing aji hikai ne training yakinong hikai ki khana school bat kajing me jong ka CM au book ulong tada pinang kan mau nadu bangila pelat ya ka CM impact book lada pinang kan mau ngalapan sya boro ki exam ki don hakne kot kum ki civil service exam IIT exam intern set exam IEM intern set exam bat kiwe ki exam kila bandon ki jingkylli nakani ka kot namar geta ki jingkylli baro ki don nakabenta ki exam repair phila banyo kum ki IT exam IEM exam NIT bat kiwe ki jingkylli ki badon hakane ka kot.
Results have been something that I've been very, very concerned about for a very long time. And the way I have always observed and seen this entire process is that our students are not able to prepare for the exams sometimes, especially in the rural areas. And of course, it's a very large process which starts with work here in education system at the grassroots level in terms of the LP school, upper primary, secondary level. So obviously work has to be done at all the levels. But we have desired to see that the results would improve, and many people in society have wanted it. And parents have been also very concerned. And so multiple interventions were done by us, including aspects of training of teachers, students, training in some specific districts which were not doing so well in the past, and of course the introduction of this CM Impact books. If you remember, when I launched these CM Impact books, I had very clearly mentioned in my remarks that all exams that are there, whether it's premier exams like the civil service exams, IITs, entrance exams, IIM entrance exams, or even GMAT exams, there is a process in which every exam is cracked, and students study for it. So therefore, and question papers are something that are given in all exams. If you see in all formats, whether IIT entrance exam, as I said, IIM, NEET exams, in all of them there are question formats. And therefore we took a page from there and we decided that we should give a question format to the students so that it allows them to structure the actual question and be able to figure out the answers and be able to really relate to the question. So that is really what the purpose of this was, and we're very happy. I'll tell you, I'm one of the happiest persons when this happened. I was telling some of my friends, I was telling my wife that among all the results in terms of the overall response and the outcomes that I have seen in the last 7 to 8 years, this may be one of the most satisfying and happy moments for me in terms of seeing the kind of results that have come. And the reason I say this is because you have to imagine that a child in class 10 who's just starting his or her life has to fail an exam in class 10, and that could be maybe the beginning of the end of the dreams that he or she may have had. And it really used to bother me to see that our children were not able to clear the metric exam and we were not able to help them. So to answer your question, yes, people will say things. I have no comments on what people want to say negatively, but I look at it from that child's perspective, and I'm happy to see that we've been able to make a difference in those child's life, in their future, where they'll be at least able to follow their dreams. Things will always be tough. Things will always be competitive. This booklet is not going to make them the IAS officers immediately as they wanted to be. They have to work hard for it. But at least they'll be able to move forward at a certain level and have the necessary qualifications. Coming to the aspect of issues of understanding the subject, understanding the content versus answering the questions, these aspects will always be there. At the end of the day, we have to realize that no matter what booklets we provide, no matter what questions we give, it is ultimately the students who have to work hard. So I don't in any way give or take any credit, and that's the reason why, if you have noticed, I have not made any statements when it came to this, because at the end I believe that it is the hard work of the students. I give credit to the students. They have worked hard, they have spent time. Even if the booklets are there, it does not mean you will automatically learn everything just by seeing the book. You have to study. We only allowed the system to be structured in a manner that would make it easier for them to study. And there's nothing wrong in that. Because at the end of the day, the student will have to study those questions. They will have to work hard. But as I said, we structured it better for them. They worked hard. They studied hard. I must congratulate all the students who have passed. And I encourage those also who didn't make it, that this is not the end. You continue to work hard. You will be successful in the exams. And I wish all the students the very best. Having said that, we have challenges, because now that the numbers have gone up, we need more higher secondary schools, and courses have to be given. We have already started discussions in that aspect also. And we are talking to many of the secondary schools who have the desire to open up higher secondary, whether it's government or private or government aided schools. And in all of them we are working and discussing with them to have more courses for the high secondary admissions. And I want to tell the students that yes, we may all want to be in the premier institutes, but then there will not be space for everybody in the top institutes. So we'll have to be flexible. There will be room for everyone, but there will not be room for everyone in only those institutes which they want to go to. So obviously there's going to be different options that are there, and hence I urge the students, like we all do for college admissions in our time also, that you should have option A, option B and option C. Apply in all, and then even if you're not able to get your option A, whatever options you get, don't discontinue your studies and continue your studies even in the higher secondary level. So that's my message to also the students. And once again, I congratulate all the students who have done an excellent work and hard work to achieve the success that they have achieved.
Buat paman kesini, sumhawan subscribe ke channel Unang Yelang News. God bless you.